Hello and good morning. Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us again.
Morning, guys. How's everybody doing? How's it
Hope
going,
all
Rod?
is going well. So far, we've had better starts to the day, right? For everybody out there, the reason we're a few minutes late is because for some reason a lot of the comments are not showing up on my screen. Shannon says he can see them on his phone, but I'm not seeing. I'm seeing more now. I see the first one I have is Mark Sinard, and then I have Hotel Orloff, and then Eric Breen. I have those three, and the last two just showed up just recently here in the last second or two. So I don't know what is going on with that. And I know last week we had trouble with comments missing, and I have no idea what would cause that. So if anybody has any idea why that would happen, let me know if there's something I need to do or change. So
Okay, hey Rod, after Mark Sinyard's first comment, have you got all of them after that?
well, after Mark Sinyard, like I said, I've got Gratu, Dr. Orloff at the Hotel Orloff saying hello. And then I got Eric Breen, the professor. He says, "Did you know you posted two of these and most of the comments are on the other one?" No, I didn't. I thought the other one was deleted because what happened was when I first posted it, I had the wrong episode and the wrong time, I think, on it. So I deleted it, or I thought I deleted it, and set up this one here, which is the new one. So that maybe that's what the problem is. Some people are going to the old one.
I guess I see the comment. The last comment I got was from Gratu, said the show was on another link.
Yeah. See, let's see. I don't have that comment. I just got his hello, and I've got Eric Breen, then Ranger Sly, then Eric Breen again, and then Hippies.
Yeah, I got like 2 pages of stuff before that.
Yeah. I don't know why this, but the other one. So what must have happened, like Eric Breen here is telling me, is the other one went out, even though I deleted it. But people probably kept that one and clicked on that one and think that's the one they're supposed to go to.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, because on my phone it says still waiting for Dr. Silver Age.
If anybody can get into that other stream, can you post and let them know that is the incorrect one? And if you need me to do something or put in I don't know what else to do. So
yeah, it just says still waiting, but it's got all the comments on it.
That's
and all I got was from Gratu. The show was on another link.
Yeah. Let's. Well, that's that one. Okay, hold on, because I'm checking on the thing here just to see. I don't know, because when I click on that's the live one. I don't see another one. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of is people clicked on. Must have saved that link from yesterday.
Yeah, I clicked on the other one, and now I see the comments that you're getting.
Can you get on that other one and let them know to go to this one?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Okay. I'll send the message in the chat because we're froze on the screen.
I see Dr. Von Chilla there now. And Hotel Orloff says, unless they got here after you started, they are over on another link. Okay. So, yeah, they're at that other link, like you said. So if you guys can just spread the word that, and I just I apologize to everybody. I hit the button yesterday before I was ready to put the date in or the time in.
Yeah,
and,
the reason that it did that, where you put the ads out, you got two different numbers. You got episode 31 and episode 32.
Right, and that's why from my end, on my end, it in the StreamYard, I deleted that other one and put in the new one that we're on right now.
Okay, which one is this? 32 or 31?
This should be 32.
Okay, I'll get on the other one and send a message.
Okay, yeah, this is 32 because it's in my header up here.
Okay.
So, holy mackerel. Again, I apologize to everybody. Evidently, it's a little glitch from yesterday when I tried to post the link. And it wound up posting. I posted some the wrong episode number and the wrong time, if I'm not mistaken. It was either wrong time or wrong date on it. Because when I went to click on something when I was setting it up,
yeah,
it like the screen jumped or shifted, and it hit the button to schedule it, and I wasn't ready to schedule it. So then I had to go in. I tried to just edit it, but it wouldn't take it. So then I had to delete it and set up a new one. But that's weird that the other one was still there.
Yeah, I put a comment on there, and then Hippie put one right before me, says you need to go to episode 32. So hopefully everybody will show up.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, you live and learn, because now I know. Just got to do it once. All right. Well, let's hope they can all join us soon. Well, now there's a lot more comments in there. So, all right. I guess we can get started here, I guess. I'm going to run the peanut gallery thing.
Yeah, I can hear an echo from the other one.
Really? How would you get rid of the other one?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's weird. Because I went to my YouTube channel and I couldn't see another one. All I could see was 32.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah, I told everybody to go to 32. So
31. Yeah.
All right. I guess we can just go with what we got, and hopefully everybody will catch up.
Yeah. I don't know how. Okay, I'm into that other one right now, and I'm looking to see how do you stop that from being a live one?
I don't know.
I have no idea how that would work. don't know how to do that. Doggone it. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to go along with this. All right. So let's start off and we'll do the peanut gallery here. And a good morning to everybody in the peanut gallery. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties we got going on here. It's a live and learn scenario where evidently I posted it twice yesterday. Thought I deleted the other one, but for some reason it was still out there in the internet. And unfortunately, some of you wound up going there first. But hopefully, Shannon, he sent a notice over there, and I know a couple of you other people did.
Other people did too. So yeah,
and I appreciate that. So thank you very much for putting up with my my faux pas here, and I will try to make sure that this does not happen again, because this is a royal pain in the butt. So, all right. So let's see here with the comments. I know I was looking for. Can you said you've got the Easy Comic Readers comments that you could read off your phone?
Yeah, I think Marania reposted it on here. So if we want to, I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll just go to the comments if you want.
Yep, that sounds like a plan.
Okay,
But we got
the tune of the Looney Tunes song. You guys remember that Bugs Bunny and Saturday Morning? So here we go. Overture, curtains, lights. This is it. Rod and Shannon unite. Oh, what books they get. On with the show. This is it.
Awesome.
That was cool. Thank you, ECR.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Ron, for reposting that.
Yes, thank you both. Thank you both. It's tremendous. Always great to start off with that little musical interlude. I look forward to that every week. So thank you so much for that. And thank you, Maranya, for reposting that for us here. So, all right. Well, you wanna go ahead and start? You got most of the comments before Mr. Signard's comments.
Well,
so
that's on the other link. So
okay.
Yeah.
So just start from here.
Well,
Want to just go from here?
Yeah, just apologies to everybody, and we'll start where Rod gets the comments.
All right. Here we go. We're going to start with Mr. Signard. I hope I pronounced his name right. Signard. He says, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mark, for being with us.
Yeah. And Hotel Orla says hello. Hello, Gratu.
Hey, Gratu, thank you very much for being with us, and thank you for helping with the other channel, too. And the professor, Eric Breen, he says, did you know? Yes, we posted these. Oh, yes. Thank you very much for letting me know, Eric, because that was key in getting past these technical difficulties, hopefully.
And Ranger says, howdy, Rod and Shannon in the magnificent Peanuts Gallery. Hey, Ranger. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning, Ranger. Thanks for hanging out with us again, sir. Our neighbor to the north. And Eric Breen says, read my comments. And we did. Thank you again.
Hippies Collectibles. Where's the dancing girls? They're on vacation this week.
Either
and I don't want to see Rod or I, either one, dancing. So there you are.
Either that or they're on the other channel. Excuse me. And we got Mark Signard. He says, I think everyone is in the other link. Well, hopefully they'll be switching over here shortly.
And Ranger says, I see the same as you, Rod. So that means
I just got to make sure next time that won't happen again. I'll tell you that, because I'll make sure. And Hotel Orloff says, unless they got there after you started, they are on the other link. Man, that is funky. Thank you, though, for that.
And Mark Sinyard says it's been posted by Kenneth. Okay.
Cool beans. Dr. Von Chilla says, all right, I'm here. Thanks, y'all, to Orloff. Thank you very much. And great to have you with us, Dr. Von Chilla.
Morning, Doctor.
I just watched his eye candy video yesterday. Got the chance to watch it, man. I love those eye candy videos.
I'm trying to catch up on everybody's videos. I'm about 6 videos behind on Higgy's.
Yeah. I think I haven't seen Higgy's from yesterday, so I gotta watch that one this afternoon too. We'll try and figure that one out.
And Eric says he left a message in the chat to come to episode 32. Yeah, I think several people did. So thanks, Eric.
Yes, thank you very much, Eric. I appreciate that, sir. And Hippies Collectible says, I saw 2 links for today. Yeah, that's evidently a screw up that I did yesterday, unbeknownst to me. I thought I deleted the other one, and for some reason it was still out there in the ether, and it showed up this morning and people went to the wrong one. So that's on me, and I will make sure that does not happen again, everybody. I promise you that.
And Graphic Man's like, all my great comments are on the other link.
Oh, sorry, Micah.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, and while we're talking, we're here with Graphic Man. Want to tell everybody, remind everybody, this Wednesday night, Graphic Man returns to the 4-Color Fossils on Wednesday night at his usual time, which I believe is 7 Central, which is 8 Eastern. So, Micah, it's good to have you back. I'm glad you're feeling much better, buddy.
Absolutely.
So. He gave us a sneak peek this morning of the thumbnail for it, and it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So welcome back, Micah. And Ranger Sly says, first time that being late was a good thing. Yeah. There you go.
Serendipity. And Maranya says, likewise, Micah. Cool.
Thank you. And again, sorry, everybody. And Lady M says, reposting ECR's wonderful song for this morning. And thank you very much for doing that. We appreciate it.
And Eric said, I was going to make my usual age joke, but some weeks it turns out to be completely unnecessary.
Ouch. Ouch.
And I can see him at the Comedy Store right now in front of the microphone.
Excuse me. Oh, my gosh. But, oh, yeah. Ranger Sly says, every day you learn a new thing is a good day. Yes. Just a painful lesson to learn today, but we'll get through it. Just hang with us.
And ECR says, no worries, Doc.
I appreciate that, EC. Really do appreciate that. And Micah says, yes, everyone stop what they are doing and go over to the other link.
Graphic Man, just for curiosity's sake.
And Lady M says, ECR, good groovy morning, everyone. To the tune of Bugs Bunny theme show. Oh, this is the okay.
Yeah, this is the one she reposted. Thank you.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much for that.
And ECR says, thank you, Maranya. Absolutely.
And there it is, the wonderful overture for this morning.
Yeah, I'm not singing it again. Sorry, guys.
What? No encore?
I got to have money first.
Oh, my pockets are empty. I'm out. And Jackson Roykirk is here. Hello, Jackson. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again.
Glad to see you, buddy.
And he says, hello, folks.
And Maranya says, welcome everyone to the best part of Saturday morning since the days of classic cartoons, namely comic book memories with your host, Rod and Shannon.
Thank you, kind lady. Yes. You are too kind, Lady M. Too kind.
Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you very much. And she also says, time to have another Saturday morning tradition, namely shrimp and cheesy grits.
And my stomach starts grumbling right now.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
go to your channel and delete it. No, don't delete the channel. I know what he meant.
Well, I was going to say that's kind of drastic. No, I was going to try and do that, hippie, Tom, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it. So I guess it's running consecutively with this. Hopefully it goes off when we're done with this, and hopefully the right one gets loaded up. We'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm telling you what, though, this ain't going to happen again, because I will make sure before I hit that button that everything is lined up. And Dr. Von Chilla says, indeed, it's all good, y'all. Don't beat yourself up, Rodney. The message is out. Appreciate that, John. Thank you so much, sir.
And Hippie's like, yeah, Rod, we'll beat you up.
Wow, he wants me to delete my channel, and now he wants to beat me up. This is a rough crowd, I tell you. No respect.
No respect. No respect.
Lady M says, did my god kitten Pauline cause the kerfuffle? Oh, or was it her servant, John?
And Jackson says, I only saw one, so I guess he came in later. All right.
It might have something to do with that when that first one went on. I mean, it was only out there for maybe 3 minutes or so. You know, people might have clicked on that and somehow saved that to be notified.
Yeah.
And so when the notification came, they didn't know about the second one. And so that notification must have taken them right to that one. That's the only thing I can think of. So again, apologies. And the professor says, use both eyes, Jackson.
Rania, everyone gets a no prize for catching the double live stream.
Jackson Roykirk says, that could be it.
And Mark Sinyard says, bravo, Shannon. Thank you, sir.
And Dr. Von Chilla says, it would have had to been Pauline. It's what she does best, he says.
And Easy Comic Reader's having a good time with all of this.
Lady M says, lies and slander. Pauline is an innocent kitten who takes the fall for you, John. Uh-oh.
And Jackson says, we read your comment, Eric. Will you stop posting more?
Oh, I think we're all in rare form this morning. And Eric Breed says, that was in the line of duty, Jackson.
And Dr. V says, innocent of what? Little Bill Daggett from the film Unforgiven.
Hippie's Collectible says, Higgy is a freaking machine. Been cranking them videos out. Yes, sir. Yes, he does.
Even when he's on vacation, man. He was in vacation up at Cod. He was still doing videos up at Cape Cod. That's impressive. And Mastodon says, that explains why you're 20 minutes late.
Yes, sir. I apologize for that. And thank you so much for hanging in there and spending your Saturday with us, despite the technical difficulties. Thank you, sir. And Dr. Von Chilla says, Higgy is a machine. I'm way behind on his videos. Well, you're not alone there, Dr. Von Chilla. Try and keep up with Hippie, boy. You got to be a prolific viewer, I guess.
Yeah. And Ron says, innocent of those shenanigans was caused of duplicate streams, John. I'm sending Pauline some shrimp to compensate her.
And Higgy Pop, there he is. Hey, boys and girls, he says. Good morning, Higgy.
Hey, Higgy.
All righty. And Dr. Von Chilla says, Maranya, he's laughing. He's laughing.
And okay, Graphic Man says, my favorite house ad was in 1974, Our Army at War, where he has to pretend to be dead or the enemy will shoot him, while a cobra might bite him as he continues to lay there. That's a funny thing. You should say that. That book might be lying around here.
Very close. That's right. Today's show is about house ads, so we're looking forward to showing some house ads. Easy Comic Reader says, Higgy Pop.
And Eric says, when it's time to signal Shannon for an encore, it's amazing how many lighters just run out of fluid. Well, see, wow. That's just, all that is just Eric telling on himself, because people don't use lighters anymore. They use phones.
Phones. Uh-oh. And Hippies Collectibles, Tom says, on your channel, click on Manage Videos. Wow. All right, I'm going to try that real quick. I'm going to go there real quick. Manage Videos. I just clicked on that. And I see only one. I see episode 32. No, where is it? Wait, got to go to the live. There we go. There we go. Okay. So streaming. Delete forever. Boom. Delete forever. Boom. There. Oh, I hope when I come back, you're all there. Oh, yay. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate that. Again, I learned something new today. Thank you very much for that. Now that's deleted. So we should all be on the same page. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And Maranya says the lighters never run out of fluid when you have the Kazar virus, Eric.
The Kazar virus. Dr. Von Chilla says, Graphic Man, I've got a superb near mint Koch warehouse copy of that book.
And Hotel Arlaw says, I finally remember the ads telling us that Plop is coming. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Dr. Von Chilla says, indeed, Orloff, Plop is coming.
And Graphic Man says, when I saw that ad, Dr. Von Chilla, I just had to read it, even though when I was back mostly into Marvel and funny animals.
And Ranger Sly is laughing, having a good time.
And the Gray Man is with us. Hey, folks. Good to see you.
Great. Wait a minute. Gray Man, I've been waiting for you. We've got a little something for you here. You just hold on a second. Hold on a second. That's right. You are our nut of the day, sir.
So how many weeks have we been waiting to pop that one anyway?
A couple of weeks. We've been waiting for you to show up. So we appreciate you hanging out with us this morning and Absolutely. Got a chance to finally make you the nut of the day, sir. Thank you. All right. And take it away, Shannon.
Hey, Michael Taylor says, good morning, Doc and Shannon. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Michael. Always great to have you with us. Thank you, sir. And Dr. Von Chilla says, indeed, Graphic Man, the house ad is the reason I bought the book too. Yes.
Michael tells us what happened. I was commenting, but you guys didn't see them.
It was because there were two streams open. I first did when I was setting up the notification yesterday. I had the wrong information in it, so I deleted it. But it had already gone out, so people must have clicked on the notification. So they were notified this today, and it was a notification for the wrong stream, the one that I thought I had deleted. In fact, Tom, Hippies Collectibles, just informed me how to do that. I just went and did it. So that other stream is now deleted. So yes, there was some technical difficulties, and believe me, I am going to do my darndest to make sure that don't happen again. So that's it in a nutshell. And Mastodon Comics and Music, he says, this is my favorite Saturday morning show when I don't have to work. Glad to see you guys. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate that, sir. Always great to have you hanging out with us.
Thank you, Saturday we appreciate having you here. Glad to see you.
Yeah.
And Maranya is reiterating our point. Michael, that was a double live stream. This is the real one.
The real one. Easy Comic Reader says, Michael Taylor, peace.
Graphics Man, please show it now, Shannon. I can't wait. And just be patient. Be patient.
We're probably gonna wind up jumping out of the comments here because I've got so many I'll never catch up. We'll be here all day. Not that would be a problem. I wouldn't mind it. But I figure you want to see some of the house ads. We'll do a few more here. Eric Breen says age appropriate humor for this audience.
Ron is like, you did it, Ron. The other stream is gone. Hey,
thank you, hippies. Thank you, Tom. And Dr. Von Chilla says Mastodon work. I kind of remember those days. Laugh out loud, he says.
And Mastodon says you're still live, so you deleted the right one. So very cool.
It was touch and go there for a second or two. And the Gray Man says, okay. The nut of the day, Mr. Gray Man.
And Ranger Sly is giving the give it up sign.
And so is Jackson Roy Kirk.
And Michael Taylor says the great house ads and all the other great ads, letters that CGC people don't care about like us real comic book lovers.
And Easy Comic Reader says, Gray-mazing.
And Maranya says, welcome to the exclusive Nut of the Day Club, Gray Man. Absolutely. Very prestigious honor, by the way.
If these collectibles says that was cool. Well, thank you, sir. It's always fun.
And Gray Man says, LOL, now you have to buy an official Gray-mazing shirt.
Mike Taylor says, oh, thanks, Maranya.
Jambo's here. All right, Gray. Glad to have you, buddy. Glad you're here this morning.
Yeah, great to have you with us again, Jambo. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Dr. Von Chilla says, uh-oh, Gray Man, welcome to the Nut of the Day Club. Yes, sir.
And Gray Man, Lisa says, I am the nut of every day.
Yeah, well, my wife
getting
says
an honest opinion from home,
yeah. Yeah. And Gray Man said, yeah, yay.
And Dr. Von Chill's having a laugh.
Ranger Sly says, welcome to the Nuts, Gray Man.
And Jackson says, now, Gray, if you could win today's cover slingers, all would be right in the world.
There you go. That's right. Check out Cover Slingers on Gray Man's channel this afternoon. If you get the chance, I believe it's 1 o'clock Eastern time. So you have to figure out what time it is from you guys, from where you are. Gray Man says, is this like a cult thing? Can I have a lemon Kool-Aid, please? It's like a no prize.
And Grayman says, hey, Jambo Comics.
Hey, Michael Taylor says, oh, okay, Maranya informed me. Yes, yes, yes.
And Mark Sinyard's having a laugh.
Dr. Manchilla says, we only serve grape Kool-Aid. Will that suffice? Holy mackerel.
Oh, we're getting into a dark area here. So. Jackson Roy says, let's raise the roof with some house ads.
I think that's a perfect time to start. Let's do that. I'm looking at the time and I'm like, holy mackerel. We may be into some overtime today, folks. So,
yeah, we might have to do some overtime.
All right, Shannon, you ready to rock and roll? Show some house ads?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to placate Micah here. So let's see if I can find the batch that I had. Let's see. Where was I at? I think we might have found the one. Okay. Several months ago, actually, I had thought about doing a dedicated video to house ads on my channel, and mostly my stuff is going to be DC because I don't have a whole lot of Marvel. And Rod reminded me there were some great house ads in Harvey Comics. But I had made some glossy copies of some of those house ads. I said, well, maybe I can, if I have them, I'll show like all the books from that house ad. So that's basically what I'm going to try to do today. So without further ado, we're going to look at a house ad. Not sure what books they were in or anything like that. And this room is in serious disarray because of having to go through so many boxes. But
I hear you.
Here's one of my favorite house ads. This is from DC, probably 73.
Oh, yes. Looks very familiar.
Oh, yeah. And there we got Micah's thing there on our fighting forces.
Yes, sir.
But lots of great. I mean, I would look at these and I'd be like, oh, man. A lot of times I would have a book and it would have house ads, but by the time I realized what was going on, those books were no longer on the shelves. You know, they weren't on the spinner rack anymore. So that's what I had to get into mail order and getting back issues that way. So this was like my catalog. This was like my comic book catalog. I would just pour over these like, oh man, I would love to. Where's this at? So over the years, I accumulated a lot of these books. But I do have all the ones from this one. So, like I said, to placate Micah, with the losers here.
There we go. Live and in living color.
150 with that great Joe Kubert cover. Stay alert for any movement in case some Americana is on a playing bed. I think I sounded more like Rosanna Dana than a German there. Anyway, great book, great Joe Kubert cover. It means a lot to me to have these books because it's like, like I say, this was like a Christmas catalog to me. So there we have it. Our fighting forces. And a lot of times the colors, they didn't have the correct colors on these. They just kind of did these ads in a cheap way. They would color the masthead with some color just to make it kind of stick out. But anyway, there we go, Micah. That's for you. And what else we got here? We got The Shadow, number 6.
Cool.
Night of the Ninja. Wow. I'm not sure, but this time was Frank Robbins doing this, or was Mike Kaluta still on it then? I didn't look inside here. But I'm gonna. I'm gonna. So. Oh, we still had Mr. Kaluta on the art. Yeah. When Frank Robbins first started doing this, I wasn't a big fan, but I became a big fan. But you got to love the Kaluta artwork too. And the fun thing about a lot of these books, they have their own house ads. Here we have some treasuries. We got the subscription form. Man, What must it have been like to get a subscription for a year for $3?
Oh, I know. Oh, you think about that now, man.
Who remembers the superhero stick-ons?
Yes, yes. All I could find was Aquaman around here. They didn't have Flash or any of the other ones.
Never had one. Oh, okay. And look, here's the same house ad.
Bringing ads now.
Shadow number 6. All right. What we got next? Oh, let's pull out. Everybody see the Phantom Stranger on the bottom? Here we go. Number 32 of the Phantom Stranger. Great. I think it's Jim Aparo on the cover, isn't it, Rod?
It looks like it.
Yeah. So
Black Orchid background.
Black Orchid, yeah. Love the Black Orchid character too. Okay, what we have next? We have down in the bottom corner some Rima, one of my favorite short-lived series. Number 3 with that great Joe Kubert cover.
I was gonna say that's Kubert there.
Yeah. What is the mystery of Rio Lama? And as our buddy Dr. Voncello, we have these conversations, so there's nothing better than a 20 center. All right, what we got next? Oh, this is a book that I did have originally. Actually, before I became a quote unquote collector, I was reading mostly like Harvey stuff, but once in a while I would get a Superman book, and so. I'm sure all you remember this cover where Lois Lane turns into a monster. This is number 438, that Nick Carty cover. A monster named Lois Lane. And the man who tape recorded the Atom.
Nice.
Nice Nick Carty cover. And here's my childhood copy.
Oh, cool.
Looks like I used it to teeth on or something, but still happy to have it.
Yeah.
All right, what we got next? Oh, we need a drum roll before this one. My favorite comic book character. Up in the top screen there, this was the second part of Last Gang in Chicago. Commanding number 20.
Ooh. Leaving Chicago.
And I'm really shocked. I have not done a dedicated Commandy video yet. And I'm going to have to because it's starting to eat at me. So, there we go.
Nice.
A couple more books on this one. Let's see. We got Wonder Woman at the top. And this was part of her, I think part of her 12 Labors storyline.
That was the one that stood out for me on that ad when I remember seeing it, because I'm like, why is Flash in there?
Right. This is number 213. Have you gone mad? Let go of me. Why don't you want me to save that poor woman? Reader, it's not just this family that's freaked out. It's the whole world, and I am going to tell you why. Yeah, I love this the 12 Labor storyline. It was really cool because you had a different Justice Leaguer, narrating, I guess, each chapter of it and kind of going behind the scenes and being a voyeur, basically. So let's see what she's doing today. All right, we got one more. Here we have the Witching Hour. Something sinister about Uncle Harry. Uncle Harry needs a facelift.
Yeah.
Witching Hour 45, yeah.
Holy smokes.
All right, guys. That's all for that round. Hope you enjoyed.
Absolutely. Very cool. I think we all remember those type of ads. And the ones with the 100-page super spectaculars, a lot were along that line too. I knew you had those coming. I knew you'd have those coming. So run down the few comments here. So I'll let you take away. We'll only do a few, and then we'll move right back on some more ads.
Okay. Michael Tyler, I said good morning to everyone in the Peanut Gallery. You guys probably didn't see them. So once again, good morning to everyone in the Peanut Gallery. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Michael.
And Jackson's good morning, Michael. And Mastodon, congrats, Gray Man. Glad to see you, buddy. Absolutely.
Yes.
Eric Breen, nut of the day, prestigious. What was it Groucho Marx said about clubs? And Dr. Von Chills had a laugh at Eric. Jambo, great seeing everyone. Great seeing you here, sir.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Everyone. Snuffles McGraw's in the house. Good morning, everyone. Glad to see you, buddy.
Hey, Snuffles, great to have you with us, sir.
Hibby's Collectibles, and that club will have me as a member. I want nothing to do with it. And Jackson Orkhurst's Jambo. Oh, we got Triple P in the house. Good morning to Rod, Shannon, the Peanut Gallery. I'm on my way to a local show in Grafton, Massachusetts, but want to say hello real quick. Hello to you, sir, and have a great day at the show.
Yes, Andrew, great to see you here again. Thank you, sir. I talked to Andrew a little bit the other day on Facebook. So hope you have a good show over there in Grafton. Want to see some pictures of what you pick up, sir.
Yes, sir. And Jambo saying hello to Jackson. Hello, sir. And Michael Taylor, sometimes we feel like a nut, sometimes we don't. And Moran is saying good morning, Triple P. Be careful traveling. Absolutely. Eric Breen, Shannon just bring Micah's comment next level. Michael Taylor, great ad, great losers cover. Yep. Hey, you can't beat a Joe Kubert cover. And Dr. Von Schell says, out of the gate, Shannon breaks out the real goods. It's going to be hard for me to settle down today. I'll sit on my hands for a while. And Rangers Sly says, same here, Shannon. Those house ads were so potent. That's a good word, potent. They made me want books so bad, even from the series I didn't collect. That's a good point. Because a lot of that stuff I never would have even thought about collecting because I was mainly like into superheroes. But then I got into the horror and I got into the war stuff and I got into the jungle stuff. And it just, well, you see what happened behind me. Graphic Man says, great book, Shannon. Every issue that month was great. Yes, it was. Jackson Rourke's ad braining. Will the madness never end? I hope not. Dr. Von Chilla, colluded to the art for Shadow 1 through 4 and 6. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to sit on my hands. And Michael Taylor says, I remember the superhero stick-ons ad. Great ad. Oh, yeah. Everything in those books were great. And Hippie says, Joe Kubert lives. Yes, he does. And Ranger Sly says, love Rima. Just wish it had lasted longer. Yeah. A lot of series I wish it had lasted longer. And Jambo, here's the Jungle Master right here. Says, cool Rima Jungle Girl action, Shannon. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
And Dr. Von Chill says, damn straight, Tom. And Hippie's Collectible says, Command D. You have to be a Commandy fan to understand that one. And Comic Book Curators in the house. Hey, Jeff. Hello from my daughter and I to everyone. Hello to you, sir.
Good morning, Jeff. Great to have you with us again, sir. Thank you.
And Dr. Von Chill says, I have a 2x3 custom poster of Marvel's house ad for Thor 207 and Hulk 159 sitting on my hand starting now. Well, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Did we miss one there? Did Michael Taylor have one before Jackson? Yeah. Okay.
This one here? Yep.
Yeah. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, when you said my favorite character, I had a feeling Commandy was coming out. Hey, Commandy's always in this place. Jackson Rourke, that wasn't a house ad for Shannon. It was a checklist. Absolutely. That's why I call it a catalog.
Yep.
And Michael says, great stuff, Shannon. Thank you, sir. Dr. Von Chill, checklist indeed, Jackson. And Comic Book Curator, again, house ads are a checklist. Yeah.
All right, we'll do a couple more.
That house ad was an inventory list for Shannon. They know, don't they?
Yeah.
Hey, Paolo's in the house. Paolo Costa, and here I am. Greetings, everyone. Good morning, sir. Or I guess
Good
good
morning,
afternoon
Paolo.
in his time zone, maybe.
Thanks for hanging out with us again, Paolo. Greatly appreciate that, sir.
And Gray Man says, as nut of the week, am I meant to keep these lesser nuts under control? Good luck. Good luck. Maranya says, Paolo's here. It can't be time to end the stream already.
All righty. I'm going to pause it there and then make sure I know what's going on here. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to start off like you mentioned about some Harveys. Gonna
It doesn't look like you, Rod.
There we go. You know what? Because I hit the remove thing and not the little icon there. Oh man, I'm just gonna go back to bed. Start today over. That's it. So, anyway, we got a little lot of food land, and let's see here if I can just find. They had nice, clever ways of doing it. You know, they put in these little comic strips here, but they put the covers and whatnot in there, which I always thought that was pretty clever. And we didn't have a whole lot. I didn't have a whole lot of Harveys around. There's very few stores in my area carried these. But once in a while, we travel someplace else and they would have them, and I'd look through them. And I always loved their house ads because they always showed so many books.
Especially those square bound giants, man.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, these were just really cool. Here are the giant Harvey comics now on sale.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's just...
Man, that's hard to beat.
Yeah, a lot of fun stuff. Even though I didn't collect them all, it was just cool to see the variety of them.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
And I think there's another one in here. Yeah, this one got the calendar.
Yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
You know, so here we go. Here we go. And it shows a whole lot of different ones there.
Yeah, those characters and those comics were around for a long and were popular for a long time. Still popular with me. I'm still a kid.
There's one that would be popular with Captain Strangelove.
Oh, there you go. Got one of the rain covers. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it was. I always was impressed with those. Let's see what else we got over here. I think I got another Harvey one to show, and then some Marvels, and we got a little Wendy, the witch action. There we go.
Oh yeah, more giant comics.
More giants. You know, just fun stuff. Just the variety. There's just so many of them.
Yeah, so probably my favorite out of all those. I mean, probably Sad Sack, Spooky, Hot Stuff, and Stumbo were my favorites. Even though I loved all the Casper and Richie Rich stuff, but Stumbo Tiny Town, that's one I am actively collecting. There was like 13, and all of them were square bound giants.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm about 3 short of having all those.
Just fun stuff. Just fun, fun stuff. Like I said, the Harveys were never big in my collection. They still aren't, but it's a lot of fun. It was. I remember as a kid, it was fascinating for me to look at those.
Oh yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's open up a few, see what we get. There's a Marvel, Spider-Man 22.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Most of these will probably be in the late Silver Age area. Oh, right off the bat, in the back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, just
look at that.
Now, in a perfect world, had I had a better week, it was more free time this week, I wanted to pull the books that went with these, but I did not have the time. So we're going to just check out the ads. This was, again, one of the must reads. I always enjoyed the story, but I always looked. It used to be like the third page in. They would have that. When I was well, it was close. This one was the fourth or fifth page. But I mean, I used to love to look at these things saying, "Oh man, I want to get that. I want to get that."
Yeah, I really love that Strange Tales cover where the Thing is trying to be in the Beatles.
Oh yeah, nice do on that guy, on both of them.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody got sued over that.
And a Frightful Four. I mean, it was just so much fun.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those things that I love seeing those, and at the same time it hurts me because I wasn't into Marvel back then.
Well,
so but on the other hand, I'm like, well, look at all the money that I didn't spend and don't have now.
Oh no, I mean, I hear you. If I'd have had that money back then, I'd still been poor because I'd have been buying it. And we're going with X-Men. This is number 11. We're gonna just jump in. This is, let's see, somewhere around May of 1965. Let's see what they have out on their rack. In addition to, I always just love these things.
Oh yeah, yeah. You talk about a checklist. Yeah. It's like the Sears Wish book.
Absolutely. I mean, and there were for me when I got a comic book like a Marvel, there was a couple of things. Number one, yeah, always like to read the story. That's a given. But number two was checking out the house ads. And then the third thing was checking out the checklist.
Right.
I always had to check out the checklist to see what was going on. And then I like it when they do a big one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a great cover with Daredevil. Oh, man.
So, and then we got the Mary Marvel Marching Society membership thing right there. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just so much fun to, like I said, they were that was destination reading. Seeing that. Oh, let's see what else we got. Oh, we'll do a Spidey here. And it's Spider-Man 43, which is somewhere around December 1966. And let's see. Oh, this one's got a bonus in it. That's why. I see. As just as an aside.
Oh, there we go. I love those ads.
Oh, I mean, this was during that great cartoon period for me.
Yeah, they would. Do you remember like the preview show they would have like on Friday night before the new cartoons came out?
Oh yes,
that was like must watch TV right there.
Yep. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Oh, another ad. It's not just that, but the Marvel superheroes.
Oh, look at that.
Coming to TV.
Man.
That was cool. I remember barely getting them in on a channel out of Boston, Channel 7 out of Boston. But there's the checklist.
Yeah, I always like that. Yeah. Yeah, I remember DC had their own version called Direct Currents.
Yes.
Back in the 60s, late 60s to late 60s probably.
And that was must read for me as well. Well, I thought there was another house ad in here, but I'm not finding one. So, all right, we'll move on to the next. We're going to jump a little bit into the 70s here, if I'm not mistaken. Come on. You don't want any tape accidents. We got Spidey 101, and that puts us somewhere around 1971. And let's see here. Well, they got a little blurb down here about the Defenders.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's advertising the first appearance. Yeah.
Looks like it because it's just got the 3 there.
Yeah.
Yep, Marvel feature. Yeah, right there. Marvel feature 1.
Right, yeah.
So they used to sneak in those ads everywhere.
Yeah, I kind of like the way you just nonchalantly just threw up a Spider-Man 101 first Morbius appearance like that.
Oh, and there's the checklist.
Oh, yeah. Steranko posters. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
I'd say probably Alan from After Comics probably has those, doesn't he?
I would guess. If anybody has them, I would think he does. Yes, sirree. All right. My chair is collapsing on me. Everything is going to hell in a handbasket here. So, all right. We'll jump back to some Fantastic Four real quick. It's number 64 with the Sentry.
Yeah.
And this is July 1967, so it's my birthday month. So let's see what they have in here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Happy birthday to you, huh?
Yeah. The square bounds, man.
Oh, man, I love those.
I remember getting a stack of them for my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to complete all those. I mean, most of those were reprints, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're all reprints. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I need to complete all those, at least the square bound issues.
They're just, and I know you love them as much as I do. So
Oh, yeah.
Just so much. I like the old T-shirts.
Yeah, those old square bounds from Marvel were like the 100 pages from DC. I mean, I learned a whole bunch about the history, you know.
Yes.
Oh, man, look at those shirts.
And then the checklist.
Right.
There. So.
Man, every page, ad page in that is like a page in a catalog.
Yeah. That one. Make sure there's no tape there. Okay. And let's see. We got a couple of one DC set up. And this is the Metal Men number 22.
Oh, yeah.
So this is from March 3rd, no, that can't be right. Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing. There we go. It says March 3rd, 1879. And I'm like, what? No, it's some act under the act of something. Anyway, this is from October, November of 66. And here we go.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Gotta love it. The go-go checks.
Yeah. I love those dinosaur covers on Star Spangled War stories. Yeah, that's another rabbit hole I could go down real easy.
So I didn't realize until I was already, into the go-go checks quest how many of those there are, because it started, some of those covers are really, really awesome. So I says, well, we might as well just collect this story. Yeah, but no, it goes on forever, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and there's another one of those cool Saturday morning ads. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, Batman. Yeah. Batman, and then World's Finest.
I love that. That's one of my favorite World's Finest issues, that 80-page giant there.
So cool. And just seeing these, man, takes you right back. Takes you right back. Oh, and this one even got the ad for the Batman movie.
Oh, wow. I've never seen that before. It's awesome.
So you can't tell that Batman was popular that time. I mean, Batman's everywhere.
Yeah, when that show came out, I mean, every book that could have Batman front and center, I mean, that's what you saw on the cover.
Oh, all righty. We can jump back into the chat here real quick and see what's going on. Where did I leave off?
What was I hunting for here?
Yeah, what was I doing?
Was it a platypus? No, it wasn't a platypus.
All right, let's see. Michael Taylor says, because of the mix-up and because we may not be able to see everything, maybe you can go a little longer today. That's up to you guys, though. Yeah, we'll probably hit some overtime today. So Mark Sinard says, kids love variety. Grown kids, too. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Lady M says, I remember the Casper animated cartoons on TV when I was a kid. Poor Casper was so sad when people ran away from him.
Yes, what did I do?
It's funny because you hear that. I hear that cartoon. I actually have it on my Spotify, the Casper theme from like the 60s. And it's just like, it takes you right back. And I don't know, it's probably been years, but you know the words. It just comes right back to you, you know?
Cool.
Dr. Monchilla says, control yourself, Shannon, with all those Harvey Giant in-house ads. Gasp. Deep breaths, bud.
Hey, sitting on my hands right now, man.
Ranger Slide says, sudden urge to go online and spend my paycheck on Harvey Comics. Must resist.
Yeah, I bet he will.
Yeah. Hippies Collectibles Tom says, when I was a kid in the 50s, the main books my father and uncle would show us or give us were Harvey Comics and Tarzan.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. And Mike Taylor says, Doc, that ASM 22 looks to be in very nice condition. Yes, sir. She's all right. She fits in perfect. And Eric Breen says, that's fitting, as Rod is in his late Silver Age period. Sometimes I feel Golden Age period, maybe. Dr. Von Chilla says, turning the Silver Age marbles at a 90-degree angle is like genuine foreplay. And I'm not kidding.
Man, somebody give John a Valium over there.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Jackson Roykirk says, sit on your hands, Dr. V. Spinnerack Studio says, good morning, everyone. Late as usual. Any chance you guys can start this show at 9 Mountain Time? Laughing out loud. Dave, great to have you with us again, sir.
Happy to have you, Dave.
You missed all the technical fireworks earlier in the show, so be thankful you came in late.
Right.
Dr. Von Chilla says, laughing out loud, Jackson. And the Jackson Roykirk says, ha, check the replay, Dave. It almost happened that way. Michael Taylor says, that's a great pinup house size ad. Yeah. Those house ads, I love them. Comic Curator Jeff says, I love the Saturday morning ads and the previews. Yeah, those were big as a kid. Michael Taylor says, I remember the Saturdays on CBS ad. Mm-hmm. I wish I had a poster. I wish I'd just make a giant poster. You know, that would be so cool.
You could have one of those made pretty easily. Yeah.
Mark Sinard says, those Silver Age Spider-Man comics are making me a little jealous. I need to get busy on my collection. There we go. Yeah, get right to it. They're out there waiting for you, Mark. Come on now. The Jackson Roykirk says, love the Friday night preview shows for the Saturday cartoons. Yeah, that was must-see TV.
Oh, yeah.
The Gray Man says, I made a ton of old ads and PSAs into my videos on my channel. Oh, cool.
Awesome.
We'll have to check those out.
Oh, yeah.
And Dr. Von Chilla says, my mind is flashing in the Not Brand X number 12 and Silver Surfer 4 house ad. A 90-degreer? I'm getting way too excited. Sorry, Jackson. He says. Dr. Von Chilla says, how about that Coming of Conan house ad? Gasp.
I remember that one. Yeah, that's great.
Jackson Roykirk says, just stay on your side of the room.
Yeah.
There you go. And Michael Taylor says, I was going to say the same thing, Shannon, how he nonchalantly pulls out an ASM 101. I got to be honest with you. When I was reaching in the log box, I just grabbed a couple out. I really didn't look to see what they were.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Dr. Monchilla, I do believe Alan of After Comics has all those T-shirts in his incredible display. Oh, my gosh. That would be... Yeah. You imagine having all those T-shirts?
That'd be crazy.
Just the fact that any of them survived from that time period.
Right.
That'd be incredible. Spinner Rack Dave says, I am working on the DC 80-page giant run. Yeah.
Good man. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Same here. Mike Taylor says, great Batman 80-page ad. Love the Aurora model kit ads. Oh, yeah, man. That one where they show all the little, I call them little TV set things, and they'd have all the different Superman, Batman, all those ones.
Yeah.
I love that ad. Love that ad. Paulo Costa says, I'm going to start calling the Go-Go Checks checkered flags because racing car references makes everything better. Hey, you call them what you want to call them, Paulo.
Whatever works, right?
That's right. You do you, brother. Michael Taylor says, fun stuff, Doc. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate that, sir, as always. Jackson Roykirk says, no, those are Dr. Silver Age checks now. Oh, there we go.
Wow, the prestige.
Wow, yeah, I feel honored. Mastodon Comics says, Dr. Monchilla After Comics has an incredible collection of comic book peripherals. I mean, he has a museum quality display.
Yeah.
Collection. It's incredible. Awesome. He is awesome. Mastodon Comics says, good morning, Spinner Rack. And Michael Taylor says, I think Batman 1 facsimile is out. I need to get it. Yeah. And Dr. Monchilla, custom posters can be made very easily. I've got a ton of them. I just never looked into doing them. I guess I would have to find some kind of printing thing. I know Staples used to do stuff like that. I don't know if they would do a poster size. And Ranger Sly says, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It's 100% guaranteed to make you feel groovy. And it's free. All right. Michael Taylor says, yeah, and the shirts are from his childhood. What? I have not seen that in any of his videos. I've got to go back now and find that.
Yeah, I can't remember that, but I must have missed one because, I talked to him not too long ago, and he kept me on the... Well, we kept each other on the phone. Let me correct myself. We kept each other on the phone for like over an hour.
Oh, like one of our conversations?
Like one of our conversations, yeah, basically.
Wow. From his childhood, that makes it extra special. Absolutely it would. Yeah, that makes it even more incredible. So, all right, Shannon, you ready for another round?
Yeah, I can show another round, a couple rounds, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, I got more of the same where I made some... I printed out some of the house ads here.
All righty. I'm going to put you up full blown. Here you go.
All right. And who remembers this one?
Oh, wow.
Don't you love that?
Got the
big 100-page spectacular just kind of emblazoned across the front. Emblazoned, as Dr. Von Chilla would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Those 100-page super spectaculars, man. They are special place in my heart and my collection.
You can't afford to miss this double treat. 2 sensational blockbusters. Okay, let's look at them. The first one is Detective 438. A Monster Walks Wayne Manor. What was cool about this, this was, I think this was like the second chapter of the Manhunter story.
Yes.
Goodwin and Walt Simonson. So you got like new stories as bookends, and then you got all these great reprints. Robin, the Atom, Green. I think the Atom and Green Lantern are like Silver Age reprints, and then we got one for Higgy over here. We got Hawkman. So
that was the big draw for me. Yeah, I liked Batman, but all these other Green Lantern, Atom, Hawkman, and the Manhunter series, that was a great Manhunter series.
Man,
but just those other characters, it was awesome.
Yeah, just there's nothing not to love about this book.
No, sir.
Just like I say, an instant history lesson. You get new art, a new story, front and back ends of it. So this is anytime I throw up 100-pager, I could say this is one of my favorites. They all are.
Yep.
So I did a series of videos probably 8 or 10 years ago now where I showed like the whole page collection. And anytime I pull one out, man, I'm still just like a little kid.
I love that feeling.
Oh yeah. And here we got the other one, got Shazam number 8. I think these are all reprints in this one. But you get the Marvel family, you get Mary Marvel, you get Captain Marvel Jr., you get Talkie Tawny. And this has also got a story that reprints the first appearance of Black Adam. So this one might be a little bit pricier. Now, I don't think it's I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what the Golden Age, the original story is worth now. There's no telling, but it's got the first reprints the first Black Adam story, or Teth Adam as they call him. But yeah, just all kinds of great stuff. CC Beck, can't go wrong.
No.
All right. And speaking of 100-pagers, biggest bargain in comics. Am I right?
Yeah.
These are kind of hard to see, but you saw them in the comics and you're like, wow, I can't really see every detail, but I got to have that book, And probably the first one of these that I ever had was probably the Wonder Woman book, 211. Then you got those Great Brave and Bolds, Batman.
I was going to say the one I probably have is the one right beside it. That was probably one of my first right there.
Oh yeah, here we got the first issue actually of Superman Family, 164.
Cool.
Man, great. Yeah. Take off, Superman. I can solve my own problems. Brainiac's trap for Supergirl. The 3 wives of Superman. Does that mean he's a trigamist? Crypto Hollywood star. You have all these extra features too. Plus Perry White in The Death March. And extra, how the artists draw the Superman family. Yeah, so like I say, there's always like a new story at the beginning. And you have all the special features and all the rest of them, those cool Silver Age reprints. Just nothing but pure fun. And most everybody already knows the Superman family is just a continuation of Jimmy Olsen because his last issue was 163. And they just continued it as Superman family. Yeah, they canceled Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane and Supergirl and basically just turned it into this book. And they would have like a rotating Jimmy Olsen one issue, Supergirl one issue, Lois Lane the other issue, the next issue. So it was just like a little triumvirate of features going on there. All right. And we got, everybody remembers that Detective Comics. Number 440, that great Jim Aparo cover.
Yes, sir.
Ghost Mountain Midnight, right? And got more Manhunter, more Hawkman and Robin, Dollman, check that out, and Golden Age Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what attracted me to this book just as much as Batman.
Yes.
The Dollman and Green Lantern features, plus Manhunter,
Yeah.
Plus Simon and Kirby sensation from comics Golden Age. I don't know if it was Sandman. I'm curious now, so I'm going to have to look. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. Well, Okay. There's actually 2 Manhunter stories in here. You have the new Manhunter, and then you have the Simon and Kirby version.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So awesome. I always loved these old Manhunters.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, just thinking about these books, I always like the splash page or the title page, showing you what was going to be in there. And of course, the smell, just like drugs, right, John?
Yeah, they were just so unique.
Right. And got some Silver Age Hawkman with the great Gardner Fox and Murphy Anderson. Shout out to our buddy Higgy on the Hawkman.
There you go.
He's probably hanging out in the Hawk's Nest right now. And oh, look, here's another house ad. And I think I actually do have all these too, but I didn't get time to pull them. So there's more great house ads. And we have some Golden Age Green Lantern. And some more house ads.
Love it.
Yeah. And who doesn't love Simonson and Archie Goodwin on Manhunter? I mean, man, this is just outstanding art and story.
Yeah. I mean, when I think of the character, the Manhunter, I know there's 2 or 3 of them now or whatever, but that's the one that I remember.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to beat.
Yeah. Loved his costume and everything. It was just great.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see what we're going to look at next. Here we have a House of Mystery. I always like the werewolf character on there. And this is number 224. I think this is maybe the first House of Mystery 100-pager.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, look at that cover. Sheer Fear, Dead Man's Lucky Scarf, Laws of Death, and Beware Room 13, House of Endless Years, plus Kane's Games, Night Stalker in Slim City.
Great stuff.
Yeah, really, when I go to the local drugstore or the county drugstore I would go to, this is where I bought most of mine as a kid. You know, I want to get all the superhero stuff, you know, Justice League and Superman and Superboy and Flash and all that, Batman. But these really stuck out to me too, and so these would be like, you know, right along, maybe not my first choices, but like my second choices. I would eventually end up getting them when I come back the next week. So great stuff. And how about some Young Love?
Those are the tough ones.
Yeah. They are hard to accumulate, let me tell you.
Yes, they are. Those most of what I need to finish that quest there is mostly the romance ones. They're tough.
Number 109.
Wow.
Was I the victim of a cruel joke? The Mysterious Love Notes.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Forget about her. She's got big eyes for my guys. The Huntress. Oh, another version of the Huntress. I didn't know that one.
Oh.
Couple of kids. Confessions of a Teenage Model. Bad Trip. It was like Fabio when he was 19.
Either that or Conan stepped into the modern age.
Yeah. All right. How about what we got next? We got Wonder Woman down here. I was always confused that the color was different when I actually got the book in, you know. But that's number 211.
Wasn't that the only one that
no.
they did here? Did they do another one? No, they did a
214 was the other one with Green Lantern.
Green Lantern, that's right. Yeah.
And then there was like a 68-page giant square bound that had Green Arrow, and it had Mike Grell doing the art. Or the cover, anyway, put it that way. The Mirage Mirrors. What happened to Wonder Woman? Amazon's enslaved by the maniacs of Mercury.
Oh, I thought that was cosplay.
The astonishing secret of Wonder Woman's sandals. She's got odor eaters on. The merry antics of Wonder Tot and Mr. Genie. Plus, untold secrets of the Amazons and extra and original Wonder Girl adventure. Yeah, I think the stories that had like Wonder Girl and Wonder Tot and Wonder Woman are all like an alternative Earth or something. I'm pretty sure. At least that's what I've read. But a cool package, lots of fun.
Yeah.
Anything Wonder Woman from the Bronze Age anymore is just like getting stupid price wise.
Yes, sir.
Last two we got is a Brave and Bold, Batman and Mr. Miracle, and my beloved Joe Kubert Tarzan run there. So we got Brave and Bold number 112.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get this when it originally came out. I had to get this from a back order or a back issue dealer, but yeah, I love this story. Possible Escape, Jim Aparo.
Great stuff.
You got another B&B reprint, Aquaman and Hawkman.
Yep.
And who doesn't love the Silent Night?
Yeah. Yep.
And Batman and Green Lantern, another great B&B story.
Oh.
An extra gallery of Batman's famous co-stars. Let's take a look inside and just see.
Yeah.
Here we have the every cool contents page.
I think then by them doing that, it just made it seem like it was even bigger, even thicker, you know, with more stuff in it.
Okay, here we have Batman's. Oh, here's some more ads for next issue. They're advertising the World's Finest 223 with Dead Man. Anytime Dead Man or Metamorpho guest starred in World's Finest, I was all over that.
I was with you.
Favorite character.
Absolutely.
50-story killer. I remember that story well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have some famous guest stars: Green Lantern, Flash, Green Arrow, before and after. He took drugs. And here we go. Dead Man, Wonder Woman, the Metal Man. A lot of these like made multiple appearances. They were like the most popular. You know, Metal Man were one, Wildcat was one, Sergeant Rock was another. Metamorpho. There's Hawkman, Aquaman, Teen Titans. They get started several times. Okay, and then we got our regular prizes and cash. And all the great stuff here. Life-size ghost, X-ray goggles, horror
X-ray goggles.
X-ray glasses. All right. I haven't had near enough coffee. Okay, last but not least, my beloved Joe Kubert Tarzan, number 230, the first 100-pager of that series.
Oh, and that's a great cover. It's the blue and the red, and it just pops.
Oh, yeah. And Korak battles the Birdman. Carson, I loved Carson of Venus. Wasn't that Mike Kaluta did that?
Oh, that one I do not know.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
I think it was Mike Kaluta. Oh, here's love this opening page. Look at that. Just the perspective on that, kind of the worm's eye view. Man, anybody that doesn't like Joe Kubert, I don't want to know you.
Mom says I can't play anymore.
Mom says I can't play with you. Look at that. Yeah.
That's awesome. Imagine having the original artwork for that.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of these Tarzan reprints, I think, were Russ Manning. Maybe like from the old Go Key series and Dale. And we got, here we go. Edgar Rice Burroughs telling you how he wrote the Tarzan books. How about that?
Oh, neat.
Got some Korak by Frank Thorne. Is that wrong? No. Joe Kubert and, this is cool. Joe Kubert and Russ Heath on the inks. How about that?
Wow.
That's a poster right there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to Carson of Venus. Of course, it would be in the back. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's Mike Kaluta.
Carson of Venus.
Him and John Carter, man, I just love those characters. Yeah, it's great Mike Kaluta artwork. Yeah, so that's all that one. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I certainly did, and certainly do, and certainly will again.
All righty. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. Head back to get some reaction from the peanut gallery. And thank you very much, Jackson, for providing me my starting line. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, Comic Book Curator says the 7-Eleven comics was just one giant ad for 7-Eleven. Yeah. And Hotel Orloff. Fred Flicks on YouTube has a great Silver Age house ad compilations with the music of the 60s in the background. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, all about the definitely.
And Dr. Von Schill, yeah, Dr. Von Schill says it's been a while, but I used an online source called Zingo to make my 2x3 posters. Cool.
Oh, wow.
Very cool. Zingo. Jackson Orker says, yes, Fred Flicks is a cool channel. You know what? I'm going to write both of those down. Fred Flicks. And what was the Zingo? Is that what he said?
Zingo, yeah. Zingo. Zingo. Zingo.
Zingo was his name.
Here you go.
All right.
All right. Here we go.
And Michael Taylor says, yeah, those bronze detectives were great. Absolutely. And he said he always liked those Shazams. Yep. Great fun. Dr. Von Schill, Shannon, stop blazing out of the gate. I'm sitting on my hands again. And Comic Curator says Heroes World Catalog was also a whole book of ads, and I love it. Yeah, I got a bunch of those on my shelf over here. Absolutely. Yep. And Maranya says, though DC House ads looks like the line art for the covers with the trade dress added in color. Yeah. That's why I was confused when I was a kid about the colors being different. And Comic Curator says, I agree, Dr. Von Schill, it's hard to look away and not want to buy. And Michael says, when I was a kid, I thought that Superboy was a cousin of Superman like Supergirl was.
It was easy to do back in those days.
Yeah. He says, I didn't know that it was stories of Superman's childhood yet. And Comic Curator says, love the Manhunter, one of my DC favorites. Yeah. I think he's one of most people's favorites. At least that storyline.
Yeah, that version of him, Paul Kirk version of him.
Dr. Von Schill, better than drugs and no side effects. And Michael Taylor says, cool Hawkman splash page. Yeah. And Jeff is like, I always knew it was stories of his childhood. I just hate they changed it. And Jackson says, well, there is a side effect. You got to have more. Yeah. And Michael Taylor says, cool Golden Age Green Lantern splash page. Oh, yeah. Hippies Collectibles. Side effect is a lighter wallet.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I love it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dr. Von Schill, Shannon, you're about to be put into timeout. You're getting entirely out of control.
Love it.
Jeff is back with, yeah, we never collected those when we were kids. Now we are just a bunch of old men hunting books about love. How times change.
Oh, shoot.
And Dr. Von Schill, love the cut precisely across the top of the 100 pager. Oh, yeah, he's all about the perfect centering.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff says, I need a checklist of 100-page giants so I can go shopping. Yeah, you better fatten your wallet And Jackson agrees. Me too.
I did the same thing though, Jeff. A checklist of the 100. I got it from what is that? What's his name? I can't think of the thing. Mike's World of Comics.
Oh, Mike's Amazing World, yeah.
Yeah, he provides a list. Yeah, he provides a list of all those. That's what I go by when I'm making these quests.
Yeah. Another good checklist, yeah. Yeah, the silver, bronze, brave and bolds were great, says Michael Taylor. Yep. Exactly.
Brave and the Bolds was right in my wheelhouse, man.
And Comic Book Curator says, let's get Shannon to make us one. Yeah, I could probably do it from memory, almost. And Dr. Von Schill says, I'll let Rodney continue my excited response as I sit on one hand. LOL. And Jackson says, and maybe he can throw in a few of his duplicates. I think I'm about duplicated out on my 100-pager, so I got to keep what I got.
I know. I know a few of them have found their way over here, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome once again. And Comic Curator says, love Tarzan, just finished the DC run. Yeah, that's a great run. Yeah, I just completed mine a couple of years ago. And Michael Taylor says, yeah, the X-ray glasses are one of the great comic ads. Dr. Von Schiller, look at the centering on that square-bound Tarzan, hizzle, shizzle. And Mastodon Comics says, Kubert and Heath together is like magic. Maybe even Simon and Kirby magic. Yeah, that could possibly be.
Yes, sir.
And Comic Book Frog is here. Welcome, sir. So I'm still looking for the fossils. Michael Taylor says, yeah, the letters is another great thing about the comic books. Yeah, I even read the letters. Yeah. And thank you, Michael Taylor. Appreciate it. And Michael Taylor says, sounds good, Gratu. And he says, actually, the videos I'm thinking about may be on the sister channel of Fred Flicks, the Kirby Continuum. Whew. Yeah. And Comic Book Frog says, it sure is dead here. Maranya says, you may have to dig up somewhere you are, Froggy. And Comic Book Frogs, I found Breen. And Comic Book Curator says, thanks for the information, Doc.
All righty. And that catches us up. Oh, somebody else just snuck one in here. There you go. Dr. Von Schiller.
Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. Yes, I loved the letters pages when I was a kid. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, all right. That catches us up. No. Wow. We got 3 more. Let's do these quick 3.
Okay. And Jackson says, careful then, Froggy. He's pretty brittle. Michael Taylor's but a fun dead. Then Paulo Costa, did you lose Breen again, Froggy? And Ron says Froggy's hanging out in the graveyard. Captain UK's in the house. Welcome, sir.
Hello, sir. Thanks for hanging out with us again.
Yes, sir. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Hope everyone is good. Thanks, sir. And Comic Book Frog says, always. Dr. Von Schell, Captain UK in the house. Oh, yes.
Yes, every Bob. All right. I think that catches us up. I got a few more to show. We'll get some of those ready to go here. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. Thank you, Jackson. I see you put the line up again. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to go with Look Inside the Secret Hearts here. 116. This is December 1966. And we got a little scooter ad.
Oh, cool.
There we go. Try to get it a little better on for Dr. Von Schiller here. Because I know I was kind of doing it kind of cockeyed there. So
yeah, I like that series. I got a few of them.
I've got I started I got a bunch of them in a group because they had all the go-go checks ones. So
Right.
I got like the first 12 or 13 of them, I think.
Yeah, I think I picked up the first issue a couple of years ago, and then I got a few scattered ones after that.
Well, hey, this is why I bought it, so I can figure it out. It says, I too can be beautiful. Well, I'm still working on it.
Hey, when you find out, let me know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you can see how well it's working for me. Oh, all right. Put that over there. Oh, I don't want to put that there. Okay. All right. And we'll jump back into an Aquaman here to see what we got for ads in there. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Aquaman. This is Aquaman number 7. So,
oh yeah,
from 1963. Let's see. That might be before they did a lot of these house ads, because I think they started doing them real heavy in like the mid 60s. And there we go. We got a little Rudolph.
Oh wow, I've never seen that one.
Yeah, they don't see too many of them.
Rudolph Annual. Wow.
Yep. And old Johnny DC.
Wow.
Pretty cool. And a little Shardy.
Shardy.
Oh man. I think. Oh no, here we go. They didn't let me down. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Focus.
Oh yeah. More of those 80 pagers.
Giant size annual.
Yeah, I don't think I have either one of those.
Yeah, me neither. They're on the list though. And then over this side, we got Brave and the Bold, baby.
Oh yeah. I do believe I have that one.
Yeah.
I always love the Strange Sports.
Yeah, they only did like what 4 or 5 issues of that, I think, and then before it changed over. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got some Atomic Knights.
Oh, there we go.
Not Atomic Knights, King Knights. What am I doing?
Atomic Knights. I'd be real surprised if Hans don't have those.
That's what I was thinking of when I saw it. I'm like, I bet you Hans probably has something like that, if not these exact ones.
Right.
I was a kid, man. If I'd have known, I probably would have wanted one of these.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I had a Daisy, but it didn't look like that.
Yeah.
All right. And talking about those Strange Sports, I love that 6-issue series that came out in the 70s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was kind of
that reprinted them, right? That reprinted some, or were they new stories?
No, those were all new stories. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we got a little Fantastic Four, number 39, with old Dr. Doom and DD.
Oh, yeah.
And this is from 1965. So let's see. There we go. I didn't show this one already, did I? Maybe I did.
I don't think so.
So.
Oh, yeah. I love that Avengers issue.
And I have this one and the Avengers, but I don't think I have the Sergeant Fury. I might, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, the Avengers is the only one I have.
It's just, and it is more the Marvel Marching Society.
Didn't they make a record you could buy?
Did they? They might have. Let's see. See if they mention anything about it. Oh, I don't see anything on there, but I mean, they did so much with it.
Yeah, I think I read where they made like a little promo record, like where Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and a bunch of people were in there singing and talking, and
that would be neat.
Yeah,
that would be pretty doggone. Oh, hey, I had that one. That's one I showed earlier. The X-Men one is one that I showed earlier.
Oh yeah, cool.
Try to get it into a position where it'll focus. There we go.
Yeah, I love that Spider-Man cover. I don't have it, but I have it on one of those giant size reprints.
I used to have it, but sold it. But I do still have my Journey into Mystery. So, and the X-Men one.
Nice.
So, look at that page though.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's when Kirby was getting into the photo collage stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah. Look at that. This crazy, crazy art. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. And let's try this one. Another Fantastic Four. And this is number 28 with the FF and the X-Men.
Oh, wow.
And it's from 1964, all the way from 1964. Let's see. There we go.
Oh, yeah. You know, you can't beat that.
And I don't know, just something about they now on sale. It just made it feel like urgent. Hey, I've got to have those books. I got to get those. What is going on with these books?
Yeah. And why don't my local drugstore have them?
Yeah, exactly. So, but and that's one of my favorites is this one here.
Oh yeah. Wonder why.
Yeah, can't imagine why, right? Oh, all right. What else we got? We got another page of them in here, or maybe not in this one. No, I guess not. But we have to fight the X-Men. Dun dun dun.
We just have to.
All right. On to the next. What else we got down here? Oh, we got a Doom Patrol. All right. We got Doom Patrol number 100.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see. This is from 1965. And what do we got? Oh, we got one on the... Yeah, we go. Got a little one on the back page here.
But when Big Batman and Little Batman showed up with the squeeze on Gangland, that made it two Batman too many. Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh, man.
I love it, but I'm confused.
We got a little Jimmy Olsen. Come on. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Agent 5. 007. Okay. And there's a checklist.
Oh yeah, I love those subscription ads. I never did have a subscription to any comic until like the late 70s, early 80s, and it was to Avengers and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I never did. I never had. Now, did yours come? Did you get the subscription crease, or did they lay them flat by the time you got them?
Well, they laid them flat. My sister was still in high school, and she was they were selling magazine subscriptions. She showed me, oh, you got comic books, but they just had two titles, so I got the Avengers and the Fantastic Four. And of course, it was cool because I always loved the Avengers, and the Fantastic Four was into the Byrne run by then.
Ah,
so yeah, they mailed them flat.
Which way am I going here? There we go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that Brave and Bold with Supergirl Wonder Woman, that's on my list.
Yeah, that was an odd one. It's really the only one that I can remember in that run that was just two women.
Have you got that one?
Yes.
Of course you do. You are Dr. Silverage after all. What was that?
My other name was going to be Dr. Brave and the Bold because I really loved Brave and the Bold, man. I really enjoyed that run, that series. And when I found out that, before, because there were during one of those 100-page super spectaculars, they listed no, it was 150. It was 150 where you didn't know who the mystery partner was that was teaming up with that.
Yeah.
It was in that book that they listed all the team ups up to that point.
Right. I forgot about that. You're right. Yeah.
And I was like, I'm looking at those and I'm like, oh man, that was a freaking checklist for me.
Right.
It was like I've still got my book where I marked them off as I got them.
Yeah. You know? Yeah. The mystery guest ended up being Superman, which I always wondered for the longest time, why hasn't Superman been in this book? You know. Oh, there we go.
Another giant's eyes. Love those giant size ones.
Can't go wrong there at all.
Nope. And it wouldn't be one without Ultra.
Oh man.
The multi-alien.
Yeah, my wallet is feeling lighter already.
Do you have these, the Ultras?
I got a couple of them. I don't have that one.
So that's just I know he's the type of character that you and I both like.
Oh yeah, anything oddball or second or so-called second or third tier characters. Yeah,
exactly.
That's our jam.
That's it. What else I got over here? Here's another Aquaman. This looks to be a little later in the Silver Age, so let's check it out and see what we got. All right, we got Aquaman number 47 with a great blue cover. I love that.
Oh yeah, I love that.
So I've been
wanting to do a video on the Jim Aparo run, like 40 to 63. I finally got the last one I needed last year, and I never did get around to making the video.
This is from September, October of 69. I just love the artwork, man.
Oh yeah,
it's just great stuff.
You got to thank Dick Giordano for bringing Jim Aparo over from Charlton, along with Steve Ditko and all Steve Skeets and all those other guys. Yeah,
absolutely. Here we go with a giant full page.
Oh man, that's one of my favorites right there. Yeah.
Got what is that? Sugar and Spike and Lois Lane.
I know I got the Sugar and Spike. I actually got 2 copies of that one, but I'm not sure. I think I got the Lois Lane too. Yeah, that was one of my favorites. I love those covers. Wow. Now I got to dig through my Lois Lane box.
I know. Those. You know what? I see these all the time, and I saw them all the time, and I'm sure you did, and everybody else did. Palisades Amusement Park ads for Palisades Park in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I wished I'd have lived closer because I always saw these ads and they always had superhero themes and stuff. And I'm like, all I could picture was a superhero themed park. And I know it probably wasn't like that, but I had all kinds of things running through my head. And
oh yeah. I always wondered about that. I was like, there was a song called Palisades Park, wasn't there?
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
Down at Palisades Park. That's it. Love it. It's on my Spotify.
Of course it is.
I'm telling you, it's just like my musical tastes are just like my comic book tastes, character taste. I like those old obscure ones and stuff like that. Yeah. I got Irish Rovers on there right next to Johnny Cash, next to the Monkees, next to the Brady Kids.
You sound like me.
It's funny because if I have the kids in the car and I'm playing it, via Bluetooth through the radio in the car, and something will come on like the Brady Kids or something like that, I get the same look from every one of them that when they're in the car. Like, really? You're listening to the Brady Kids?
Oh, my dad is such a geek.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm singing along with it. I don't care. It makes me happy.
Yeah, we're too old to be embarrassed anymore, right?
That's right. That's it. My days of being embarrassed are long behind me. Let's see. I got one more I'll show here. Actually, 2 more, and then if you want to do another round, we can do another round. It's noontime now. This is Avengers number 80.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I just love this opening page. I just love that artwork right there.
Oh, that's awesome. Buscema, yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Palmer on ink, man. That Tom Palmer doesn't get enough credit. Where he inked Buscema and Neil Adams.
I mean, that is just this was right in that whole wheelhouse of Avengers when I really started being able to collect them every week. Not every week, but every month. So, all right. Now, there was something in here. Where was it? I don't know. All right. We're in the back here. And we got, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
That Fantastic Four annual, to me, is one of the quintessential 25 centers for the Silver Age. When I think of a Silver Age 25-cent square bound, that's the book I think of.
What number is that anyway?
Is that number 6? I can't see it. It doesn't show up. Let me check my thing. Yeah, I think it's number 6. It's either 5 or 6, I believe.
Yeah.
So
I would love the cover, and just it's a square bound too. So that's a double whammy on the old wallet.
But that was, I think, you know why? I think that was my first 25 center I think I ever bought.
Oh, cool.
I think that's why it's made such an impression on me. So, and then of course you got the Submariner over there with the
Marvel. Yeah. I just showed that run recently, man. I forgot how many great covers were in that run.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I love that. What else we got? Oh, so, I always liked Goliath too.
Oh yeah,
that's just great. Old Clint,
aka Hawkeye.
Yeah,
that dude had a rough time. Didn't know who he wanted to be. Wanted women that he couldn't have.
I'm sitting here starting to read through it. All right, I got a couple more to show here. Whoops. If I don't make a mess of this place more so than I already have. Okay. We'll do Tales of Suspense number 53.
Oh, nice.
And this is from 1964. And where did I see you? There we go, right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Now, wasn't that book, is that like the second or third appearance of Black Widow, something like that?
It's one of those. I don't have any notes on this one here. But yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
One of her first appearances.
Oh, yeah. I forgot the Avengers were in that issue. Cool.
And boom.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I actually did get to pull one out. Actually, it was already on the rack. So.
Oh, that's nice.
But it won't. There we go. Come on.
Man,
I got to get a new camera.
Yeah, I missed out on all that stuff. That's great that you have that.
I mean, it's well loved. There's no doubt about it. This ain't no minty fresh or anything.
Hey,
but
it doesn't matter, man. You have it.
the story is there, and I was very, very lucky to have that.
Low grade better than no grade.
But I remember, when you become a collector and you buy these, and then you see these, and it's just like, it just like propels you even further down the rabbit hole. It's oh man, the Hulk's in that. I gotta get that. And the Avengers are in it. I gotta get that. Oh, but it's so much fun.
Oh yeah.
So much fun.
You don't have to convince me.
Yeah, that's the only thing in there. And then this one here This is the ad that had the most impact on me. The house ad that had the most impact on me as a kid, man. I really wanted this book after seeing it in this house ad. Come on, I know you're in here. Yeah, okay. All right. This is from Metalman number 31.
Oh, wow.
And this is May 1968. 68 was about the year that I can pretty much say where, yeah, I was into comics and I definitely was going to stay into comics. You know, I really, really got into the characters, started understanding the continuity.
Right.
Oh, yeah, he was in that and this and that and
Right.
whatnot. What this ad right here, when I saw this book, I'm like, oh, that is just cool. It was almost haunting to me. And it is this ad right here for Flash 80-page giant number 178.
Oh, yeah. That's a great one.
And I wanted that book so bad. Look at all them guys.
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong there.
No.
Yeah. Got a Jay Garrick story in it, so I was all over that.
Yeah, I mean, I just could not. And of course, it was nowhere around here. I didn't get this until I was 23, 24 in the mid 80s.
Right.
And I finally got one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And there it is right there, baby. Yeah.
What number is that?
178, sir.
See, I haven't been in my flash box in a while, so I'm kind of wondering.
And it also says it's also part of the dual numbering system.
Right.
And the giant size number that is G46.
Gotcha.
From February 8th, 1968. All right. I know there was a couple other things, ads to show in here, and then we'll do some more with the chat. I mean, with the peanut gallery. Oh, yeah. You were talking about the direct currents. That was must read.
Yeah.
That was must read right there.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I got the Dead Man issue, but the Superboy issue is on a short list of I got like 4 or 5. I need to get to have all the Neil Adams Superboy covers.
Yeah. Cool stuff. All right. What was that one? Oh, a little Anthro.
Love that series. Yeah.
Showcase.
I don't remember seeing that ad.
No, I didn't remember it. And let's see. I think there might be one more in there, or is that it with the ad of the Flash? Oh, no, it's a different style. Right here.
Oh, Stanley and his monster. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, how's that? That's a different house ad.
Yeah.
So I think that was it for this. Yeah. A great splash page, though.
Oh, man, that is. Yeah, I love the way they always did like the little lineup of the heads on the side, little vignettes there.
Gil Kane and Esposito.
Oh, wow.
Nothing wrong with that right there.
A great one.
All right. Cool beans. All right. So let's get us back together here. All right. And jump over to the chat. The peanut gallery. I'm looking because I think I saw that Jackson Roykirk had done it. There we go, right there. Okay, thank you, Jackson. Makes it much easier. Comic Book Frog says, I always carry my archaeological kit with me when he goes looking for fossils, he says. Captain UK says, hi, John. Hope you are good. And Gray Man says, Scooter, that dashing Brit like me, he says.
That's right. I forgot about him being British, yeah.
There we go. Dr. Von Chilla says, Captain UK, now that summer is on the way out, things are looking up. Oh, no, I don't want summer to leave. Michael Taylor says, great Aquaman 7 cover. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And Captain UK says, Yes, John, autumn is a beautiful time of year. My wife loves the fall. Me, I'm a summer guy. Michael Taylor says, great Superman, Batman 80-page ad. They had some cool ones. And Lady M says, you are looking pretty snazzy in that fedora and the whip you carry, Froggy. There's too much there I don't want to know about. Dr. Von Chiller says, oh, God, back to the 90-degree turn marvels, sitting on my hands again. Jackson Roykirk says, I'm transfixed by that box 46 sign on the box behind. 46 boxes? Yeah, that's number 46. Yeah.
Those are probably about 3 times that many.
Yeah, well, no. I think right now, if I was to count, I think I'm somewhere around 80. I think. But it's been a while. And Lady M says, yes, there was a Merry Marvel Marching Society record with the sound effect of Steve Ditko jumping out a window to avoid being hurt on it.
Yeah, from what I know of Ditko, that's probably not far from the truth.
Oh, my gosh. And Hippie's Collectible says, I think the record was called Scream Along with Marvel. And Michael Taylor says, yeah, those Daisy ads were very common, especially on the back of the Golden Age. Yeah, I would have definitely wanted a rifle as a kid, especially if I'd have been watching, all those Westerns at that time. Oh, man. Whoop, did I skip one? Yeah, no, I did that. And Dr. Von Chiller says, laughing out loud at Maronia. And he says, oh, my goodness gracious, I don't ever recall seeing a house ad for Spidey 14. Gasp, swoon. Jackson Royker, get back on those hands, Dr. V. Yeah, Tom, Scream Along with Marvel is what I remember. And Michael Taylor says, yeah, and Captain Strangelove still has his childhood copy of ASM 14, which is, I know, that's incredible. His childhood copy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And Tom says, there may have been an earlier one, John, but I can't remember. And Sleepy Reader 666, Damien. Great to have you with us, sir.
Damien, welcome, sir. Always glad to see you here.
And he says, hi, guys. Love those ads. Yes, sir, Rebub. Dr. Von Chiller says, howdy, Damon. And so does Hippie. Howdy, Damon. And Hippie says, Damien says, hello, John. And Tom. And he says, swinging his super chicks. He's referring to Scooter, baby. Lady M says, if you want more fun with Fantastic Four number 28, check out the reading we did on the Geeky Puppet Show. Yes, definitely check out the Geeky Puppet Show. Friday nights, Sunday nights, 8:15 is the first one, and usually somewhere about an hour to an hour and a half is the second one, depending on how long the first reading goes. A lot of fun. Definitely check it out, you guys, on the Geeky Puppet Show channel. Absolutely. Dr. Von Chiller says a younger cousin of mine had a subscription to Spidey Super Stories back in the mid to late 70s, and they came mailed flat in a brown wrapper. I know they changed them somewhere in the mid 70s, I think. So, and the Gray Man says Brave and the Bold was one I got a few of as a kid, seeing Batman team up with some cool looking heroes. I got 2 in 79 with Plastic Man saving Christmas from the Mob and Dr. Fate. Yeah, I know you love Brave and the Bold as much as I do.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
So I mean, it was just great. I gotta admit, while I'm not a huge Batman fan, I wanted to see who he was teaming up with. If it was the Creeper or if it was Hawk and Dove or those guys, Metamorpho, those guys you don't get to see in a regular series. Michael Taylor says, I wonder if Captain Strangelove saw ASM 14 in one of those house ads. That's how he knew it was on the stands.
Could be.
Tony, Wine on Art. Hello, sir. Great to have you with us.
Hey, Tony. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Rod and Shannon and all the fun folks in the chat. Great to have you with us. Thanks. Damien says, Tony. Dr. Monchilla says, howdy, Tony. And Hippie says, oh, yo, Tony, my Jersey City brother. And Jeff says, hello, sir. And Tony says, hey, Damien. Hey, John. Mike Taylor says, very cool Aquaman cover. Yeah, that blue one was I really like that one. And Tony says, Tom. Josh B., good morning, sir. Great to have you with us. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Welcome.
He says, good morning, everyone. And Dr. Von Chilla says, Sugar and Spike and Lois Lane Giants in a house ad. Calm down, Shannon.
Trying to keep it under control, man. Trying.
Hippie says, Palisades Park went there many, many times. Still have an unused ticket from there. Now, you'll have to tell us, how much were superheroes involved in the park at all? Did they have like people dressed up as them or rides after them or something? Sleepy Reader giving them the strong arm. Dr. Monchilla says, indeed. I always wondered about those Palisades Park ads. Me too, man. I really did. And Mike Taylor says, Hippie, very cool that you still have a Palisades unused ticket. Absolutely.
That is very cool. Yeah. Very
Holy
cool.
Man. All right. Lady M says, welcome to all the new arrivals to the Peanut Gallery. Yes, sirree. Hippie says, loved going there. Cool beans. Sleepy Reader, Damien says, so true about Tom Palmer, Shannon. Yep. Not getting the love that he should.
Another unsung hero, yep.
Yep. Tony says, hi to Maranya. And Jackson Rourke says, yep, Palmer over Adams was gold. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Dr. Von Chilla says, the Brady Kids, it's time to change. Yes, sir. I have that. It's on my Spotify.
It's time to rearrange.
There you go. There you go. I loved it. I love bubblegum pop. So any of that stuff, Partridge Family, Monkeys, Cow Sills, all that stuff. Comic book curator 68 Jeff says, Red Wolf is a fantastic character. Yes, sirree. Always enjoyed that character.
Yep.
And Maranya, looks like people are dancing, I think. And Jackson Rourke says, I love my oldies, but I draw the line at the Brady Kids, especially when Dr. B sings them. Oh, Dr. Monchilla says, that's FF Annual 8. That's what it is. It's FF Annual 8. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's on the list. Probably was already, but just in case,
Oh, I mean, it's just a classic. Tony says, laughing out loud, Brady song by Dr. Von Chilla. Dr. Von Chilla is laughing out loud too. Michael Taylor says, Shannon recently showed his great Silver Age Submariner run. Great covers. Yes. In fact, I think I still got to see that. I saw like the first third of it. And I haven't seen the rest of it because I wanted to see what you were going to say when you got to the first appearance of first real appearances of the Defenders in there. 34 and 35.
Yeah.
I love that story. That was awesome. Maranya says, Sleeper Reader, you're reminding me of my college days in 1980s hitting the discos. Michael Taylor says, cool tales of suspense. Number 53 cover. Yes, sir. And Jeff says, can we please show house ads more in my budget? $1 bin. I'm with you, man. Lady M says, Tales of Suspense from number 39 on. I can only afford to get either in reprints or in master editions.
What's the special about that book?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, some guy in a metal suit or something.
Again? Dr. Von Chilla says, oh my goodness gracious, The Flash 80-page giant is an absolute killer. I just love that book. I love the look of it. It was just haunting to me. I think it was because of the black cover and the shadowing where they're all leaning over. Jackson Rourke says, Maranya, are you supposed to be getting your guy in an epic collection? Mm-hmm. And Jeff says, I just picked up that Metalman. Great ads and read. Yes. I don't think I'm gaining. Shannon, you got some you want to show?
Yeah, I got another little stack. Does anybody want to see another little stack of house ad books? I'm just going to assume maybe,
Oh, shoot, I didn't that. I shouldn't have done that. I did that. Okay. All right. I'm going to put you on, and then I got to figure out where I left off.
Okay, man.
There you go.
Okay, I got one more house ad that I printed out. And this is one of my favorites. Some more DC 20 centers.
Oh, Captain Thunder.
Yeah. Got a great variety. That's what I liked about it. You got to see, like, every kind of genre in these ads, So let's start off with Action Comics number 436. This is a job for Perry White. I wonder how many times that the Superman's little circle of Lois and Jimmy and Perry actually gained superpowers. That might be something to look up if you're bored one day. How many times? Plus, Action Plus with Green Arrow. I think I know later on Mike Grell did the art for that, but I'm thinking Dick Dillon might have done it in these, and I'm curious.
Good old Dick Dillon.
Good old Dick Dillon, man. No one that doesn't get
JLA Dick Dillon
praise. Yeah. Story by Elliot S. Magan and art by Dick Dillon and Tex Blaisdell. Big Dick Dillon fan. Talk about an unsung hero, man. That the work he did on Justice League and World's Finest, Black Hawk.
I was going to say, when I think of Justice League, he's really the first artist I think of, Dick Dillon.
Yep. Okay. And next we have Weird Mystery Tales number 12, the great Louis Dominguez cover. Yeah, I said that was one of the ones that I was going to have. I think it was this one, and like number 15, like where there was an Indian girl standing behind the door and a monster was trying to bust through. But this one and number 15 were like my favorite covers of that series. She's not alone. She has her husband's dead corpse in the next room.
That's pretty gruesome.
Okay. Here's a great cover. Phantom Stranger number 31.
Oh, yeah.
Beware the Black Orchid. More Black Orchid. Yeah, I think that's another idea for a show one week, Rod, is backup features.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times I like the backup features just as much or more than the main character. Yes. So I think this is there's another Louis Dominguez cover. Another unsung guy, man. He was all over DC's covers in the 70s.
Yeah, I tell you, because I would not recognize his artwork. I'm not familiar with the name until you started championing his cause.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he did some great work. And speaking of great work, another great one.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Kubert on Rima, number 2. There was a backup feature in Rima called Space Voyagers, and I don't know if it was in this issue or not, but Alex Nino did the art. I don't know. Yeah, here we go. Robert Kanier and Alex Nino. Everybody knows, Alex Nino did mostly horror stuff, but this is some sci-fi stuff that he did. Really
cool.
Nice.
Wow.
Of course, you got the Redondo studio, Nestor Redondo doing Rima, so can't go wrong there. Another guy that doesn't get enough love, Nestor Redondo.
Wow.
So, there we are. And what we got next? Another great cover. Witching Hour number 43. Village of Evil.
Oh, yes.
Some reason it's a peep show. I guess Satan is flashing everybody. I don't know.
I was
I looked at that like, yeah, that doesn't look good. That's almost like the Wood cover on Rifleman.
Oh no.
That was a Nick Cardy cover for anybody that's interested.
Oh yes, Mr. Cardy.
Okay, I always love this one. Another Louis Dominguez cover. Weird War 26. Awesome cover.
Very cool.
I've been trying to complete this series for years, and it is hard to find, even, mid-grade copies that aren't like way up there anymore.
And you wonder why all of a sudden something like that would take off too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, you understand the early issues 1 through 3, 4, something like that, but the later issues,
it's strange.
Yeah,
I guess everybody got the itch to have weird war tales all of a sudden.
I guess so. I always find that fascinating.
Okay, a couple more. One of my favorite Wonder Woman covers. This is number 212. The Justice League needs you. No, Superman, I can't. I've got to go do my nails. And there's Superman pointing that finger again.
Yeah.
You are about to read Wonder Woman's strangest story, and I am going to tell to you exactly as it happened. So I believe this was the start of the 12 Labors storyline.
Yeah.
And one more, one of my absolute favorite comics and covers from the Bronze Age, Superman 276.
Yeah. I remember that one. I'm like, who is this guy?
Would never dare print the fight to decide the superhero championship of the world. And this was Captain Thunder from an alternate Earth that I still don't know which Earth it came from. As far as like the Crisis on Infinite Earths compendium, it calls it Earth 276 just because that was the number of this issue. But basically, they were just doing a takeoff on Captain Marvel,
Yeah.
And instead of Billy Batson, his name was Willie Fawcett. So kind of a tongue-in-cheek sort of thing, Fawcett Comics. And he had a magic belt buckle. He would just rub his buckle and say Thunder. Of course, every word or every letter stood for something. And now that I'm talking about that, I'm kind of curious. So, make way for Captain Thunder. Instead of going Shazam, it goes shaboom when he says thunder.
Well, I remember buying that, man. I remember because I wanted to know who is this guy that's got a chance up against Superman.
Right. There's another great ad.
Yeah.
Figures, 8 inches tall.
Oh, man.
Tall. And here's another house ad. I could have done this one too, but it's a lot of work pulling those boxes down.
Yeah, because as the Brave and the Bold with the Metal Men, that was the very next issue. Yeah.
Yep. It's one of those 3 Sergeant Rock 100 pages. I think this was like that was either 269 or 275. I can't tell.
And those Sergeant Rocks are woohoo.
Right. Okay. Here we go. So instead of going into a subway station and seeing a wizard, Captain Thunder went inside this like stone hill, and there was like an old Indian waiting for him instead of an old wizard. And there's what all the letters stood for: Tornado, Hare, Uncas, Nature, Diamond, Eagle, and Ram.
Pretty creative.
Pretty creative, right? But I always wondered why we never saw that character again. And this might have been before any of the Superman, Captain Marvel team-ups or Shazam. So they were kind of teasing people with it. Actually, they teased people with it in Shazam 15. You remember the 100-pager where Captain Marvel's fighting Lex Luthor?
Yes.
Yeah, he's on the cover. So Superman kind of showed up in that, but not with Captain Marvel. But I thought this was great. You get to see him and Superman throwing down. And there's some more great ads. Fighting ship, Woods Edge game, all for $1.69. And more house ads. Shazam, Detective Comics.
Awesome stuff.
See, that's what I love about this era, especially of DC, because I love everything about it, everything in it.
Yep. There's
some more action sequences. And he's making him rub his belt buckle. I'm going to turn him back into Willie Fawcett. Okay, now they're wrestling around a little bit. And here we have the house ad again. And I guess this is going to send him back to his Earth. But kind of eerie how much he looks like Captain Marvel.
Mm.
And, of course, talking about the letters page, who could forget the Metropolis mailbag? Was she like the old woman that worked in the post office or what? The world may never know.
The world may never know.
All right, guys. That's all I have.
All righty. We'll jump back over to the peanut gallery and let's see. I think that's where we left off.
Okay. Okay, Michael Taylor says, very cool Flash 80-page giant ad. Congrats on getting it, Doc.
It was a lot of fun, man. I was so excited to read that book, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, like I say, I'm going to check my Flash box now that I've got almost every other DC box out. And Tony says, we'd like to see folks show some of the ads in DC and Marvel with convention items or random toys and merchandise, maybe even the ads on the See and Hear records from Power, Peter Pan records. Oh, I forgot about those. That's great. Yeah. That'd be good. That'd be cool to see.
It's a good idea. I like that.
And Grayman says, Anthro was a great fun series. Absolutely. And Dr. Von Schill, the direct current suffered from my attention being drawn to the Gil King work on the opposite page. And Tony says, and on top of showing those ads, they can share what they have for them. Absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Yeah, me neither.
And Dr. Von Schill says, and gasp, a Gil Kane splash page to follow up. And Jeff says, love Power Records, fantastic memories. Yep, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And Michael says, very cool Metalman splash page. Great stuff, Doc.
Thank you, Michael.
And Maranya says, not opposed at all, Jackson. My budget, though, is in the ramen range, and the books I want are in the lobster to caviar range at least. We understand. We understand. Yeah. And Tony says, absolutely, Jeff. And Jackson says, same here, Lady M. a lot of us are in that boat.
Yes.
And Jeff says, fall in Florida is just another word for summer.
Whoops.
And Eric Breen says, Rod, the one good thing about the end of summer is your hat can stop disappointing us.
Touche. Well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Cincinnati is barely clinging to a playoff spot right now. But it's teetering on the edge, man. Got 3 weeks left. All right, come with curators. 80 long or short boxes.
Long boxes. Long boxes, yeah. I got a few. I probably got 10 or 12 short boxes at most.
Yeah, it sounds like me. Dr. V says comic book curator, LOL. Michael Taylor, Doc, in the words of Dr. Von Chilla, gasp.
Gasp.
And Maranya, Rod needs to wear a real baseball cap, namely the Orioles, right, Eric?
Ooh.
Oh. The Orioles, no. Oh no. And Eric's like, speak for yourself. I'm a Sox fan. Ron, who's kicking all sorts of booty in baseball, Eric? My Orioles, that's who. And Jeff, Twins for the wins. Hey, if nothing else, we can find out where people live this way, right?
That's it. That's it.
And Eric is like, I, Mysterio, am ready to monologue.
Look out. Look out.
Oh, Jackson slapping himself in the forehead there.
Yeah. I've never seen that one before, that little icon.
Yeah. Lippy says, found it. The earlier Marvel record was called The Voices of Marvel. Awesome. That he has that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, Ron says, I'm settling in with. And Dr. Vonchell says, no shizzle time. I don't think I ever heard it referred to other than Scream Along with Marvel. Wow. Graphic Man, this episode 31 has been outstanding.
Oh my gosh.
And Hippie's telling John from 1965.
And Jason.
Everybody's
Everybody's
having a laugh. Everybody's having a laugh. There's Graphic Man, yeah. And Hippie says, I have no memory of ever seeing any superheroes there. Interesting.
Yeah, because you would think of those
ads. Battle of the Bands there. Yeah. He says, I do remember doing a Battle of the Bands there, and the Clyde Cole show used to do shows from there. Cool.
Oh, wow. Cool beans.
And Comic Book Curator says, SeaWorld in Florida in the 1970s had a ski show with all the DC characters. Love going every year. You can find it in the house ads.
Oh, cool. Very cool. I've seen pictures. They had a picture of them. I think there's actual video on YouTube somewhere you can find it.
Okay, Hippie says Clay Cole. Okay. Dr. Vonchilla, Tom Palmer could have made Don Heck look good. Come at me. Hey, we got some Don Heck fans here. Careful. Yeah, Michael Taylor said, yeah, that Bobby changing voice episode.
There you go.
In 30 minutes, he went through puberty. I meant Peter, yeah. Hey, Maranya. Hey, Don Heck brought to life my guy in TOS 39. I'll tell Pauline to get her again for you. That one, John. I knew I was going to hear from her on that one. Steve Reader says, yes, John, he did like Heck look good in X-Men issue. Dr. Von Shell says, sorry, Maranya, but not really. LOL. Michael Taylor, I was looking forward to this house ad show, as were we. Thanks, sir.
Yep. I hope we did not disappoint. We were looking forward to it as well. So hopefully you enjoyed it.
Dr. Von Chill, I was only kidding, Damon. The thought of Heck Palmer made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. Oh, wow. And Michael Taylor says, very cool Action 436 cover. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And he also says, I remember that tank ad in Action 436. Yeah. Man, just everything in those books were great.
Hmm.
And Dr. V says, Weird Mystery Tales 12 is an absolute blazer. And Damien, X-Men 64. Palmer made Heck look good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Dr. Moncho, I'm sitting on my hands again, starting now. And Damien said Nestor Redondo and Rima was gold. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another thing about that is when Bernie Wrightson stopped doing Swamp Thing, Nestor Redondo stepped in and he did an awesome job.
Hmm. Cool beans.
And Josh B says, Love Weird War. Yeah. Very cool title. Michael Taylor says, yeah. Oh, I guess he's saying Nick Cardy. Cardy was fantastic. Yes, he was. And Dr. V says, I knew that, Damon, and then I forgot it, and now I'm remembering. I'll probably repeat this cycle again before I'm gone. LOL. Jackson Roykirk says, yeah, I wish those Rimas were full book stories.
Mm.
And Jeff says, Weird War and Books About Love are both books that jumped a lot in the past few years. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, they have.
Absolutely.
And Dr. Von Chill says, I'd love to hear Superman's true strangest story about Wonder Woman. Man. Michael Taylor says, very cool Superman 276 cover. And Dr. V says, ooh, look at that Mego ad. Oh, yeah.
Mego.
Yeah. Tony is there too. Awesome Mego ad. Yep.
Yeah. Mego crazy for Mego.
Ego crazy from Ego, yeah. Michael Taylor, wow, I never knew about that Shazam. Interesting. Yeah. And Jeff says, yeah, Mego was a great toy. I had Batman, Robin, Spider-Man, and my brother had the Hulk. Awesome.
Yes, I love those.
Yeah. And Michael Taylor says, I remember that monster ad in Superman 276. Yep. Ooh. Why Not Art says, Treasuries, love them. Oh, yeah. I'm curious. I think Captain Thunder was a prototype before they put out the Captain Marvel Shazam books.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think Shazam was out before that.
So. Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute.
Detective and Shazam treasure ad. Great stuff, Shannon. Thank you, sir. And Tony says, the hard ones to get for a completist is Rudolph the Reindeer, Annie, and the Smurfs. Yeah. Yeah, those are hard.
Yes.
Dr. Munchell, that old woman, what's your post office? I knew her. Don't ask. We won't.
There's a story there somewhere.
And Hippie says, yeah, Hippie says, I have that Rudolph Treasuring one. Cool.
Oh, cool.
Mastodon Comics says, Shannon, did I hear you say in a recent stream that you collect Sad Sack? I have a few issues if you need them, maybe. I don't collect it very much anymore. Once in a while, I'll pick up an issue, but same as all the other Harveys. But if I do, it would probably be like the square bound Giants. But I appreciate that. Michael Taylor, Shannon knows about a lot of comic boxes.
Yes, he does.
Dr. Von Schiller, Cal Ripken Jr. lives. And Marani says, the Orioles are my hometown team. I don't claim the ones from my current state of residence, namely the Phillies and the Pirates. And Michael Taylor says, speaking of SeaWorld, there's a video on Tubi where the Munsters make an appearance. They enter in the Munster coach. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of great stuff on Tubi.
Yes.
And Dr. V says, heck, Palmer is like a Paris Hilton Paul McCartney collaboration. You think they had words before they fell out? I don't know. And Miranda says, Classic Mego was the first DC Marvel crossover as they put out both companies' action figures along with the other pop culture ones like Planet of the Apes. Yes, go Apes.
I was going to say, they made Planet of the Apes ones? Huh.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3 of them.
I don't remember ever seeing anybody that ever collected any of those, ever.
Yeah, there's I'll show you later. And Mastodon Comics says, Weird War Tales have a special place in my heart. I've completed the run 2 years ago and couldn't be happier. Oh, wow. Major congrats on that.
Yeah.
That's a big deal there. And Jackson Roykirk says, surprise, Sir Paul hasn't done that.
Yeah.
Eric Brings says 2 hours, 40 minutes plus. It's almost like 2 shows in one day. Too soon? Hey, he's still here, right? Jackson Roykirk says, my buddy had the Mego Ape City. Oh, I would love to have that.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
And Michael says, I had some of the Migos apes in the 70s.
Great.
I have 2 from my childhood. That's all. And then Todd Gimpy, he sent me a couple. August Aesthetic, greetings. Glad to have you, sir.
Yes, thanks for hanging out there a little bit with us.
Yeah, how did you just like the Blue Beetle premiere? How do you compare it with the Charlton issues? Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either yet. So I don't know if I'll get to see it before it comes like on demand type of thing.
Yeah, I don't either. Dr. Von Schill says, I gifted my childhood Mego Cornelius to Shannon a few years ago. The video is in his archive. Yep, certainly is.
Oh, very cool. And I think we are caught up with the chat, sir. The Peanut Gallery, we are caught up. So
okay, and just another shout out to Dr. Von Chilla. You're going to have something in the mail in the next few days, so look at your mailbox. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, all righty. Okay, we got a couple more at the end here. We got Tony Why Not? He says, I just need Dr. Zayas.
Wow, that's cool.
Go ahead.
Hippie says, peace, collect what you like and love what you collect.
There you go. That's it. Words to live by. And Michael Taylor says, I remember when you showed that Migo ape A-OK, Shannon.
Oh, yeah. And Why Not Art says, miss those words, Tom. Yeah, absolutely.
And
Go check out Hippie's channel right now.
That's it. Get right over there. And Michael Taylor says, great show. Had a blast. Well, thank you, Michael. We've been looking forward to doing this show on the House Ads for a while. Unfortunately, we had the hiccup there at the beginning, but I think it turned out okay.
Yep. And Jackson Rourke, have a great weekend, everyone.
And on that note, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll call it a week. And we got a community channel of the week. And I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. So it is Coffee and Comics. That's what it is. So definitely check out his channel if you get a chance. Sub him up and see if we can get him a little exposure. So you doing anything crazy, fun, wild this weekend?
I'm probably going to do nothing. Don't have anything that I have to do. I already did what I have to do for this weekend. Those weeks are long, man. Counting the driving time, my 8-hour shifts turned into 12 hours, and you know how that was.
Yeah.
So by the time Friday night gets here, man, I'm ready to relax. I just get done what I have to get done, and then I usually just chill out, maybe see the kids and grandkids and family, and other than that, just be here in the comic room, probably spend 2 or 3 hours trying to put all these boxes and comics back up. And then probably pull out more to make a video. You know how that works.
I hear you.
How about you? What you got going on, buddy?
Not a whole lot today. I think the missus wants to go run a couple errands. I think we got to go to Hobby Lobby. So I need to buy a new place. Yeah, I love it. I want to see the new Halloween decorations, but I also need another styrofoam head because hopefully by next Saturday, I will have something to put on that head. And I think you and a lot of other folks are going to think it's pretty nifty. I'm
sure.
I'm anxious to get work done on that. Hopefully I'll be able to do it tomorrow afternoon. But cool. And then I think tomorrow night I am doing the Geeky Puppet Show at 8:15 and probably about 9:30. So if anybody's up around looking for something to do, pop over to the Geeky Puppet Show and check it out. It's a lot of fun, a lot of craziness.
Good deal. Hey, and don't forget, and of course, it's always on the end anyway, but check out the 4-Color Fossils. Micah will be back this Wednesday. We're looking forward to that. And I think we both might be a part of that show this time.
I think we might be stopping by, maybe. Yeah. I look forward to it. Well, all right. Thank you, everybody, once again, the Peanut Gallery, for hanging out with us. Again, apologize for the clunky start, but you guys were troopers and hung in there. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We appreciate each and every one of you hanging out. And like I say, if there was no you, there wouldn't be any us. So there you are.
There you go. So we'll be back here next Saturday, and I promise you it will go much smoother to start. So everybody,
hey, and if it doesn't, then you get to listen to Eric Breen again.
I'll just put on, the Brady Kids.
There we go.
All right, everybody, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week, and we'll see you back here next Saturday morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Everybody have a great week.
Have a great one, guys.
Take care, and here comes this week's Channel of the Week, Coffee and Comics. Take care, everybody.